Every cryptocurrency has a supply model, and knowing the numbers helps you understand how the price may behave in the long run. Supply controls scarcity. Scarcity controls demand. Demand often controls price. Let us look at the three main supply types with real examples. Here's the first type. Fixed supply. Bitcoin is the most famous example. Bitcoin has a hard cap of 21 million coins. Right now, about 19.7 million Bitcoin are already in circulation. More than 93% of all Bitcoin that will ever exist has already been mined. This limited supply makes Bitcoin scarce. If demand rises, the price has room to rise because supply cannot grow. Another fixed supply example is Binance Coin BNB. BNB originally had 200 million tokens. Through quarterly burns, the supply is being reduced to 100 million. A shrinking supply often increases long-term value. Now, the second type. Limited inflation. Ethereum is the best example. Before the merge, ETH had no limit. But after the merge, Ethereum now issues about 600,000 new ETH per year, but burns a similar amount. In busy periods, the network burns more ET than it creates. This makes Ethereum sometimes deflationary and sometimes slightly inflationary. Right now, there are about 120 million ETH in circulation. This model keeps ETH flexible for smart contracts, but still protects long-term value. Another controlled inflation token is Cardano, ADA. ADA has a maximum supply of 45 billion. About 35 billion are already in circulation. The remaining supply is released slowly through staking rewards. This measured release lowers the shock of sudden inflation. Now the third type. Unlimited inflation. Dogecoin is the clearest example. Dogecoin does not have a maximum supply. 10,000 new Doge are created every minute. That is about 5 billion new Doge every year. Today, there are more than 145 billion DOGE in circulation. This makes Dogecoin great for cheap payments, but harder to hold long-term because supply grows forever. We also see unique models and tokens. USDT and USDC expand and shrink supply depending on user demand. Solana has an inflation rate that decreases every year, starting from 8% down toward 1.5%. Polkadot releases new DOT yearly, with an inflation rate of about 10% to reward validators. UNI from Uniswap has no hard cap, with about 753 million units circulating out of a 1 billion initial supply plan. Here's why these numbers matter. A scarce coin like Bitcoin can rise with demand because supply is fixed. A flexible coin like Ethereum balances inflation with burning. A high inflation coin like Dogecoin can grow in use, but not always in price. A token with constant emissions may reward users but dilute value over time. Before you invest, always check the numbers. How much supply exists today? How much will exist in the future? How fast is supply growing or shrinking? When you understand supply, you understand where value may come from. If this helps you learn crypto better, like and subscribe for more simple explanations.